Hi guys, I'm Armin. I'm head of product development at UF Pro. Thanks for checking in, and I will explain you today the details and the philosophy of the Delta OL 3.0 jacket. Delta OL jacket is a really hardcore winter jacket. Low temperatures, freezing cold. And of course we are always asked up till which temperatures is it warm. I know that there is a couple of companies that are giving some temperature ranges, but what we experienced is that the perception of warmth, of thermal insulation, is very much subjective. Each individual has a different perception of cold temperatures. There are guys that are not freezing at all, and there are guys that are freezing already at plus 20. There is a couple of factors which influence the thermal insulation properties. Of course, it's the jacket by itself, but one of the main things is also what are you doing? Are you static? Are you dynamic? The Delta OL jacket is really also for static, low temperature environments. But it's of course also very important what kind of underwear are you wearing. We suggest you're wearing and adapting to the temperature range in which you're operating your underwear accordingly. Best to our experience is of course merino underwear. We have extremely good experiences with various grades of wool power. So it really influences a lot the thermal insulation capabilities. And of course it's also important what you did the evening before. If you had a rough drinking evening, then the next days you're really very sensitive when it comes to thermal insulation. So therefore, asked what the temperature range of the jacket is, we would say down to minus 20 degrees, you're really, I don't want to say you're really cool, but you're really warm. Let's start with the material concept. Material concept of the Delta OL is towards the outside a two-layer laminate with a membrane which is windproof, highly water resistant, and of course also breathable. Thermal insulation is G-Loft, and we are using in the torso area, we're using 145 grams per square meter, and in the sleeves and the hood, we are taking 110 grams thermal insulation. Moving on to the functional elements of the Delta OL jacket. First of all, we have ventilation openings at the sides, because even though I said that it's also for static environments, once you're moving, you want to get more air ventilation into the system. So you have long side zippers, which are held together with a mesh material so that it just flaps open and you get caught at every second branch that you're passing. Two sliders, and you choose which part you want to open, or if you want to open the whole side zipper. Moving on to the front zipper, you have a zipper slider from the bottom if you want to reach something that you're wearing underneath, and of course the main opening from the top. Underneath the water repellent zipper, you have an additional flap in order to prevent wind chill in this area, and of course in case there is any kind of moisture penetration, that it runs off on the flap. Let me put that together again. The top end of the zipper has of course a garage, so that the slider is not annoying you. Moving on to the front pockets, two big front pockets. Pocket lining is a fleece material so that it provides also a little bit of thermal insulation in case you want to warm your hands. Going up towards the hood. The hood is with a very high front section so that you really can cover it up over your chin. If you don't use your hood, you have here press buttons and you can fix your hood. In the front. The hood is detachable with a zipper, so if you decide you don't want a hood, you can just take it off. Why are there two press buttons here in the front? And this is for additional tightening, for additional adjustability. If you have a big scarf underneath, you want to have it a little bit looser. If you have a thinner scarf or no, you can tighten it up. And of course the hood has a draw cord so that you can tighten it up around the face perimeter. Moving on with the pockets, you have an upper sleeve pocket, a lower sleeve pocket, very typical for UF Pro. And on top of the upper sleeve pocket there is a Velcro, a loop area. The lower part of the sleeves is reinforced with Cordura, just in order when you're crawling or getting too close to a tree, you have got some additional reinforcement. Of course, wrist warmers, sleeve adjustments, and in the inside you have two inside pockets which can be accessed from two sides. Lower hem, of course, which is a must at a winter jacket, has width adjustment, so you can really put that tight around your body to entrap all the air, which actually is the component which keeps you warm. Flipping it around, also on the back you see there is reinforcement, Cordura reinforcement, if you're sitting on the lower edge of the jacket, that this is protected. So let's summarize that. The Delta jacket is made of a face fabric which is a 2-layer laminate. It's windproof and it's highly water resistant. The thermal insulation is made of G-Loft. We have in the torso area 145 grams and in the sleeve and hood we have 110 grams. Pocket configuration. We have upper sleeve pocket, lower sleeve pocket. We have two outside front pockets and we have two inner pockets. The Delta jacket has ventilation openings in the side. Hood is detachable, and of course the jacket also has wrist warmers. That's it for the moment, guys. Thanks for watching and see you soon.